Yeah, man. Let's start with this main event coming up, man, on March 4th, CES 66. You're back in Rhode Island. I think the last time you were in Rhode Island fighting there was CES 37, 2016. So it must be nice to be back back in your home state. How does it feel for you?
It's definitely exciting. I it's been 6 years since I fought in my home state, and as time's going closer to the fight, I'm definitely getting more and more excited. At first, you get a fight. Where it's gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be Rhode Island. Oh, okay. Especially me when I've been all around the world to fight. But it's definitely always special when you go back home, and I'm feeling that close to the fight. Not now that I'm close to the fight, because a lot of people are excited, like my friends, my family, all my fans over there, the community. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, man. The community and is there some kind of sense of, I don't know, maybe security when you're fighting at home for yourself?
Security, man. I mean, no, it's always I'm always gonna be out of my comfort zone because I fight in the cage. At the end of the day, all the cages are are the same. So it's either you're comfortable or you're uncomfortable. And yeah, of course, it's at home, but at the end of the day, I'm fighting an opponent that I've never fought before, dangerous opponent. So definitely no security. Nothing's guaranteed because yeah, it's nice to win at home, but you can also lose at home too. So I'm staying sharp.
Definitely, and yeah, you mentioned your opponent. His name is Diego Silva. He's faced some decent competition, right? He's not like he was fighting like 3-0 guys or 5-0 guys or 6-7 guys. He's faced some guys that have fought in the UFC. Your thoughts on him in more detail and what he brings to the matchup?
Well, he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy. He's a black belt. He's confident, and him and his team are very confident. So we'll see what he's got.
Your last fight was in May of 2021. You know, a lot of time between fights. How did you spend the rest of that year?
Um, I just chilled out a little bit. Um, some things happened with me in the XFC, so I didn't really want to fight until my contract was over, and I was just chilling, man. I made my debut in a production company. I'm doing film now. So I kind of got my feet wet in that industry and kind of focused on that for a little bit. But I was also training at the same time, like no lie. I was training on low key, um, working on my holes and just trying to get better, like 3 months after I lost that fight, I kind of like, I thought I was done. I didn't want to fight anymore. I didn't want to train, you know, but after 3 months, 4 months of trying to be a normal person, I couldn't do it. So I went back into the gym hardcore. You know what I mean? Not just training hardcore and work on what I need to improve on.
The film stuff, man. Tell me more about that.
I just had a couple opportunities, different production companies reaching out. There's so many different platforms that you can watch movies on today. You know what I mean? Not just in America, but worldwide. So, being who I am, especially in the law community, people notice that. So, they've reached out to me a while ago, maybe like 3, 4 years ago, and since COVID happened, we never really got to make any moves. And finally, I got to make a move. I got flown out to California 2 or 3 times, and we shot a couple of trailers. I got flown out to Colorado. I got a big project with them coming up. You'll recognize my co-star. I could tell you off camera, but I don't think I can say anything right now. It's really exciting, and yeah, man, I'm just trying to get my feet wet in that industry. We all know I can't fight forever. Acting is always something that I saw myself doing since I was a kid. I was always a performer. I'm just a different kind of performer right now, but I was always a dancer growing up as a kid. I always danced. I was always in the school play. Um, I always did traditional dancing, and all the high schools out there, all the high school, I was in theater arts, and I had two lead roles before. two of the years of it. So not many people know that because I forget about it. But when I think back at it, it's just like, damn, I started performing before anything because in first grade, what my mom did was she signed me up for a play randomly, and I had to go to rehearsal. It was a Christmas play, and I did the play, and that was like my first intro. And then after that, I'm just not a shy person. I like being an entertainer. I like eyes on me, and I don't mind the attention. So it was definitely a good experience, and I really enjoyed being behind the camera and the production, and I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, laying down the foundation, right? Even though you don't even know you're doing it at the time.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't even know I was doing it. I think my mom had plans for me. She used to always try to sign me up for like little modeling things, and I'm just like, Mom, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But I guess that was her plan the whole time.
Yeah, it works out for her, right? And you.
Yeah. Hopefully it works out. The movie thing. I'm pretty sure it will because once I'm ready to, go full throttle on that, and surround myself with some good people, if it's something for me, I'm gonna work hard at it, just like I did in MMA. And if it's not, then hey, at least I tried.
You get back into training, you know what I mean, and you go hardcore, and you're at an American top team. There's so many bantamweights, flyweights, featherweights there that are in camp continuously. Did you jump into training camps with certain fighters before you actually got into yours?
I think randomly somebody hit me up. I think it was Coach Mike Brown and was like, "Hey, can you help so and so for their fight?" I said, "Okay, I'll come in." And I think it was my friend Cody Law. I went in, and it wasn't like I was a little out of shape, but nothing too bad. I did fine, and then I was just like, okay, see you tomorrow. And that's just really how it was. Okay, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And then just kept showing up to train and like, hey, you know what? I'm not ready to stop yet. I want to keep fighting, and that's really all it was. Um, at this age and where I've been and fighting, you question yourself a little bit sometimes, but I think I'm over that hump now. I'm not gonna let, losses and one loss define me. During that whole time, I was focused on like all these new things coming at me, like the film industry and all that, and I'm trying to juggle that with training camp. Now I know that I need to, if I'm in a training camp, that's 100% training camp. I gotta tell the producers, the directors, the investors, like, listen, I'm focused on my fight. After this fight, all right, let's talk. That's it. And that's what I did this time.
Are the coaches still the same for you for this training camp for your preparations?
Yeah, I got the same coaches. That doesn't change. I show up to class every day, and every day there's a new coach. When I do my privates, I'm still with my coach Cattell. I switched up a little bit. I still work with Mike Brown. I added King Mo to my camp. He's actually gonna go up to my fight with me. He's somebody that always had an eye on me, always watched me, always gave me advice, but we never really worked together. This camp we actually worked together, and I've always digged his vibe, and and I'm really happy that he's with me for
Yeah,
sure.
King Mo he's a OG, man. A lot of people
He's
he's
an
still
OG,
young
man.
at heart though, but he's a OG.
He's an OG. He's still young. He still gets in there, and he's real, man. He's real. If you suck that day, he'll tell you suck. And that's what I need.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Him and Rampage Jackson back in the day, going back and forth. Some of those exchanges were some of the
Yeah, I
funniest
know.
moments in MMA
Yeah.
history.
Yeah, man. He's a character for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
And he'll act like that with me. And I'll be like, all right, all right, all right.
yeah.
I'll fix it.
It's
So
good to have someone like that in the camp, and yeah, man. I talked to your training partners, and they say you're helping them. Which ones are helping you now this time around?
I'm still working with Adriano when I get a chance to. Um I bounce around a lot, man. Like it'll be random. I'm just there's so many bodies there to pick from, and I have some hard rounds with this up and coming Bellator fighter, Danny Sabatello. He's a beast, man. He's so good. He just beat, what's his name? The guy from Ireland. No, not Ireland. He was in the UFC, man. He was a judo guy. I forgot his name, but he just beat him in Bellator. Um, the guy that beat Montel Jackson, the guy that I fought.
Dang, this slipping my mind, but I know who Danny Bonatello is, man. He's
So
good.
Sabatella, all
Yeah,
right. So I've been
Salvatore.
training with him, training with Adriano, training with Kyoji. Today I trained with Kayla Harrison. You know what I'm saying? And she's a beast, bro. She's the real triple C in my opinion because she's a gold medalist, and she won that $2 million tournament. She's gonna make it 3 times if she resigns with the PFL. And I worked with her. I'm just like expanding my training partners. As long as they're my size and they're good work. I'm training with all of them. Everybody likes to train. So when I ask somebody to spar, they say yes.
That's great to hear, man. And yeah, man, you're back in Rhode Island, Lincoln. You know, the last time you were there, I think 3 fights in a row, you had these highlight reel finishes. How do you see yourself getting back in the win column?
I definitely see a highlight finish this time. I had 2 knees in a row. Maybe it'll be a knee. Because this guy's gonna try to shoot on me. Everybody. Look at my last fight. If I was ready for that last fight, I could have had a highlight finish that as the that would have been an easy knockout. But this fight, I'm really focused, man. I'm locked in, and I don't want to talk too much about it. You guys will see. I'm really excited for it. You guys will see, like, damn. You guys are gonna be like, where the hell's that guy been? And this guy that I'm fighting, he's been asking for this fight and stuff. He's gonna be sorry that he fucking asked for this fight because I'm gonna fucking hurt this guy, man. I'm gonna hurt this guy so bad. Him and his team, they talk a lot of trash. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I'm gonna do my talking in the cage, and I'm gonna hurt him bad. Now he's really gonna try to take me down.
I didn't even know that they were talking. You know what I mean? That's something new to me. So, well,
Yeah.
it puts a little bit of a spice, a little bit extra on the fight. One last thing, man, before I let you go. You know, you're a Rhode Island native. You represent the state to the fullest. Rhode Island State Representative Barbara Ann Fenton Funk. She introduced this bill, right, that requires schools to teach Asian American history. You know, I just wanted to get your thoughts on that and how it will impact the youth of the state.
Man, I think that's huge because we have so many Asian Americans in the state, So it'll shine some light on the Asian Americans, and hopefully, we don't have too much hate over there in Rhode Island, but overall, it is getting kind of bad, like the streets, the province, and stuff like that. Murder rates are going up. A lot of young kids carrying guns and shooting each other. Um, but uh, but yeah, I'm glad that's cool. I didn't even know about that. Yeah, I'm just learning about that, but I'll probably look more into it after my fight, see if there's anything I can do.
It's sure, man. It's huge, man. I think like if one state passes that bill, the other states will follow, and it'll be great for just the education of the youth, not even just like Asian youth. You know what I mean? Just the youth in general, and spreading love because if they teach that, then they're going to teach other histories of other countries, and America's a mixed pot, man. Like you got to teach everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a new age, and it'll be cool that people are gonna learn about what our parents went through to be here, that why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be really cool.
Definitely, man. March 4th, man. CES 66 main event. Andre, appreciate the time, man. Good catching up. Hopefully, next time we do this, it'll be like 3 months or 4 months from now. You know what I mean? Not such a long layoff.
I'm gonna try to stay busy. I got some goals that I'm working towards in MMA. So I'm definitely gonna stay busy because if I sit around like I did after my last fight, I'm going nowhere. But this is what I want to do, and you'll see me a lot more for sure.